Developer update, but this time we're shaking it up with sneak peeks of what the rest of 2025 holds in addition to our next free update.
Okay, I think I figured it out. So can you guys hear me now? Okay. Sorry about that. I've been talking this whole time. Alrighty. So apparently I just had a little bit of a goof up this morning. So real quick, so I had not apparently had my audio selected, for the right microphone. So real quick, I want to do a little bit of an audio test. I want to let the video play a little bit. That's what I was trying to do. I want to let the audio play a little bit, and then I want you to let me know if you could hear me real quick. Because I want to try and see if I can go on ahead and play the audio. Let me know. Hold on. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me okay with the video? Can you hear me okay? If not, okay. Cool. Okay. So I'll go ahead and play audio with it. Then I didn't want it to be like I'm too loud, you're too quiet, whatever. Anyway. Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties. Good morning, everybody. Let's get started. I have watched nothing of this trailer, and I want to find everything. Sorry about the technical difficulties this morning. That's what I get having no coffee. Alright, let's go. I want to see this. I've refused to watch anything.
Hey Valley Villagers, today we're back with another developer update, but this time we're shaking it up with sneak peeks of what the rest of 2025 holds in addition to our next free update. Joining me today is a familiar face, our creative director, Josh.
Hey everybody, I'm delighted to be here. Reflecting on 2025, 2 updates have brought 4 new free characters and 2 realms, back to back, which was a first for the team.
Okay.
It's been amazing seeing how players have interacted with each update, from their first selfies with a new villager to beautiful fan arts.
To memes and tips and tricks. Not to mention the Dream Snaps entries, many leaving our team members saying, how did they do that?
And our team is also passionate about making sure the Valley evolves with our players by using your feedback to improve. So it's been incredible seeing the reception of the quality of life updates released since our last showcase.
Okay.
Islands,
they have been stepping up the game, I will say.
I'm Crafting Station.
Speaking of sourcing our community's feedback, I'm excited to announce the launch of a new activity taking place now on our website. We want to create a companion alongside players, relying on your votes to fuel the final design. Scan the QR code on screen now and vote on which direction you want to see this companion go. And don't forget to check back every other day to make a new selection.
We're gonna go do that after this live stream.
Rockstar dragon with a little top hat.
Honestly, I'm just excited to see whatever they come up with.
We're gonna go do this after this.
I know our longtime players will be thrilled to discover what awaits them in our next free update, Mysteries of Skull Rock.
Oh, it is Peter Pan. Okay. Ooh, that dress.
Roadmap. We're finally uncovering the secret behind what, or should I say, who is inside Skull Rock.
And since it was teased at the ending of the Forgotten Saga, players have long since wondered what was going on with this iconic Dazzle Beach feature.
I've enjoyed reading theories about what they might find inside. It'll surprise some players to learn they got it right. But this update doesn't begin with finding a
Is
new
that
character.
Tinkerbell?
It starts by continuing the story of an old friend.
Let me guess. Glowing eyes, same hair and face as my avatar, but penchant for purple?
You got it. In Mysteries of Skull Rock, you'll finally be able to integrate the Forgotten into the Valley as a true villager. Unlock the ability to
Yay!
hang out, friendship items, and even give them a name. Rekindling
Whoa.
friendship will help to jog the Forgotten's memories about who resides inside
You give them a
Skull Rock.
name,
I'm
okay.
excited to share that this rock's resident is none other than the carefree boy who loves to fly, Peter Pan.
I knew it. So how can players expect to interact with Peter?
Like other villagers, players will be able to bring him to their valleys and he'll
Ooh.
arrive with his own friendship gifts and quests. You'll even have a chance to help Peter start a new crew of Lost Boys in the valley.
And I'm sure we've also grown up a little bit since the last time we met with Peter, right?
Of course, players will need to convince him they're the friend he remembers and not a treacherous pirate. Or, even worse, a boring adult.
Oh
And
no,
we'll
not
find
that.
A cool adult who loves pirate-inspired fashion.
I'm sure he can look past that. Speaking of...
Oh wait, they just, okay, already seeing stuff.
Alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock is the Adventures in Neverland Star Path.
I love how they just drop stuff.
Magical mermaid cosmetics and unique decor. Players can get lost for a happy thought when they collect and play with all of the rewards.
Oh, Minnie looks so
Signature
cute.
will also
Oh
arrive this
wait.
season, introducing Max as an animal companion.
Ooh, that's
Arriving with
expensive
themed
though.
furniture, he'll also assist in all your
Oh.
hunting endeavors with the ability to dig up nearby holes.
What?
Friendship is truly the greatest treasure, though, right? And in this update, we're
Okay,
introducing
okay.
friendship levels for your companions. Just like your villagers, spending time and interacting with them will level them up, granting you even more rewards.
These changes will apply to all companions, and for those that don't have predetermined names like Max, Hey Hey, and Pua, you'll be able to rename them. I'll be naming one of my feathered companions after a grumpy but highly educated owl.
Awesome.
Funny enough, there's a purple dragon in the Storybook Vale that I'll be naming based off of a witch who's a fan of that color.
Okay, they are talking about
Speaking of
Storybook
the
Vale.
Storybook Vale, players are also waiting to find out what's next for owners of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion pass.
And they won't
Ooh.
have to wait long. The Unwritten Realms, Part 2
Okay.
of the Storybook Vale, arrives shortly after Mysteries of Skull Rock's release.
Okay, that
And
makes
what do players
sense.
expect out of that final part?
I don't want to spoil all the tales they'll uncover in the pages of the Lore Keeper, but I can confirm that the finale packs some big surprises. Of course, it also comes with new villagers to interact with and bring back to the valley, including Maleficent from Disney's Sleeping Beauty.
Are we gonna see Aurora?
Towards the end of Part 1.
Hold up. You said villagers, plural. Who else is arriving?
From Disney's Sleeping Beauty, Aurora makes
Oh
her
my
debut.
gosh.
She'll play a key role in stopping the calamity.
She
of
looks
the
so
Never
good.
After. We'll need to first traverse the mysterious Unwritten Realms.
What?
I'm definitely hoping for a happily ever after, and for those players hoping for more stories to reorder, you're in luck. Part 2 of the Storybook Vale expansion pass brings not only new puzzling tales to reorder with the Lore Keeper for unique rewards, but new colors of snippets to capture.
Oh.
Itching to swing my royal net at them.
And you can
Black
soon.
ones, okay.
I'm delighted to share that the
Ah.
Unwritten Realms arrives on July 9th.
Okay,
And if
July
you'd like to
9th,
dive in,
okay.
The Storybook Vale expansion pass and the Storybook Vale bundle are currently on sale for a limited time. Seems like we've exhausted everything from
Okay.
our last roadmap, right?
Good thing I brought a new one. There's
Ooh,
plenty of magic
okay.
in store for the rest of 2025. Late in the
Get in-
summer,
okay.
you'll get in touch with your emotions. In the fall, you'll return to a beloved realm to help solve a magical mystery.
I
with
know
a
what that
chivalry
means.
duo. A new star path will be conjuring up thrilling rewards, perfect for the season too. And the end of our year will bring one more villager that we think will be a dream come true for players.
Yay!
Alongside
I know who
more
that is.
And I bet our players can't wait to find out
Woo!
which villagers they can hang out with. But any other cool features you can tell us about?
The back half of 2025 is sure to bring more highly requested quality of life improvements to multiplayer and our core features. But we've already dropped some pretty big spoilers in this developer update.
Ooh.
We've got to leave you some surprises.
Okay,
But
okay.
We can't wait to unveil it all in our 2025 showcase.
Yes, I
later this
know. That'd be really cool,
year. So
Audrey.
that thing that you mentioned in last year's Valley Vignette blog?
Right. I'm happy to share that cross-save is arriving for PlayStation users alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock. We can't wait to deliver this long-awaited feature.
Thanks for joining us today, and look forward to diving into Mysteries of Skull Rock on June 18th, and later the finale of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion pass, when it launches on July 9th.
Okay.
See you in the valley and the veil.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back, look at things, because I already noticed some things that they didn't talk about that were just there. But I also noticed that they had a developer update on their blog, as well as they said they have a new voting thing. So we're going to go do both of that. But first, let's go back. I'm going to mute now. That was awesome. Okay, so let's see. So we had the voting here. We're going to go look at that. So I'm curious. It says there's multiple rounds of voting, so I don't know what that means. Maybe like you pick the theme, then you pick a critter. I'm not sure, but we'll go look at that. But let's look at this. Okay. So Peter Pan looks really good, and the cute pirate monkey. But I'm curious about the dress. Isn't that what should we call it? Isn't that Silvergale's dress? And is that her name from the Tinkerbell movies? Yeah, that is basically her dress. So that's interesting. But I don't see Yes, it's Silver Mist. I'm like, ooh. I think that's kind of an interesting one to give us. I hope he brings up Tinkerbell. Now, looking at that bit in the trailer... So, we're going inside... So, is this what's going to be inside of Skull Rock? But, question, do you think that's actually Tinkerbell? Or do you think it's just, like, an item? But I feel like they would have shared Tinkerbell, right? I know, I'm excited. I know, I'm definitely excited. Let me see something. Nope, okay. I was gonna see if I could still ask off for June 18th, but unfortunately I cannot. My schedule's already out for that day. But I did ask off for July 6th. Or July 9th, I mean. I did ask off for July 9th. Hello, Nick. Welcome in. We just watched it, and now I'm going back and I'm kind of recapping it. And talking about things. Yeah, I don't see... But I feel like they would have probably revealed it, right? But I think it's interesting that... Okay, so I think it's cool we're going to finally be able to hang out with the Forgotten. But I also think it's interesting we get to name them. It seems like they would just be, I guess, to not confuse it being named after us or something. But I'm curious what that's going to entail with that. Okay, I wanted to look at Peter Pan's house here. Okay, that's an interesting house. I definitely feel we're going to see that in a lot of Dream Snaps coming up. So let's see. Okay, so some of the indoor items. I noticed there's a ladder here. So does that mean there's an upstairs, or do you think that's just a decorative item? Also, I like how Peter Pan actually does fly. That's kind of fun. Also, just paying attention to the outfit. Okay. Interesting. Interesting little outfit. I know it's supposed to be like our version of a Lost Boy outfit. I'm curious what if there's like a female version or if it's kind of like unisex on this one. Yeah, you're right. Maybe that is how you get in. You're right, you're right. As soon as you said that, that made sense. Like maybe it's a door or something. Yeah, let me look back at that. I think it's an interesting tree. Now, I have not seen Peter Pan in a very long time, but I don't remember that tree. Sometimes it's like, oh, I know exactly what that's referencing, but this one I don't recognize. But did they live in a tree? Am I mistaken? I haven't watched Peter Pan in years. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. My brain suddenly was like, yes, he did. Okay. Don't mind me. Okay, let me boom. Yeah, I think the little tent is really cute, and I like the bed. I think it's funny though that he's not even laying in it. Now, I was trying to tell if this is his sit down animation or if he's just doing that. I think that's just him doing that, 'cause he's not like sitting on it. So we're gonna get like our own Lost Boys. I think it's funny they show Vanellope. Yes, the Lost Boys group. I do think this is gonna be kind of funny that we have to convince him that we're the same person, because he's just used to everyone not aging. Okay, so this is something they show here. So they show we can now sit on camera. Yay! Yes. Yes, cat. She is very vocal. Or what? No, it's not hashtag. It's not that. I don't remember right now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe. I was trying to figure that out looking at this. Whoop. My cat did that one. Stepped on the mouse. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's really interesting. I'm glad we're gonna finally be able to sit down on camera. That's something we've been wanting for forever. It can change how a lot of dream snaps end up looking. So let's see. Okay, this is what we gotta look at. This is what we gotta look at right here. Okay, so already seeing quite a few impressive things here. I'm curious about that giant seashell in the back. I'll have to let it play a little bit here. But can we just talk about how adorable Minnie looks in that? But I feel like we're getting a little too many Minnie costumes. I feel like we have way too many. I feel like they should have given us it to someone else. Like this could you imagine this on Ariel, the actual mermaid? That would have been impressive. Okay, so we have this, another archway. We finally get a pirate steering wheel. I was recently doing my Mr. Star and Sky recently started his own version of Dream Snaps called Star Snaps. And I was sitting there thinking, wait a minute, do I have a pirate wheel thing? And I realized that I didn't, but if I had, I would have done something really cool with it, is what I was thinking. But I like all the little pirate themed items as well to balance out the mermaid. Let's see. Okay. And the monkey's really cute. Is this a new cooking stove? Okay. I feel like we'll definitely be using these items. Now, I want to go back and look at that. So we gotta... Already, right here, I'm insta-buy, and insta-buy. I'm probably gonna have to buy moonstones. I'm gonna end up having to buy moonstones. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be annoyed. I haven't bought moonstones in so long. Oh yeah, totally. But look at that. Another natural rainbow. We're gonna have to buy these. And then this. I was a little upset by the price until they revealed what he does. But it looks like that's now gonna be just like the new normal, which is kind of interesting. But also look at that pose. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. Okay, let's look at him. Oh, our first dog. Our first dog companion, right? Isn't this our first dog? We've had cats, but we never had a dog. Oh, so cute. So cute. Now my thought is we could actually make it look like we're hugging a character if we turn off the critter. That'd be really cute. Oh yeah, I totally have to get this. Hey. Yeah, that looks so cool. So... Okay, so do you think all critters are going to be able to dig, or do you just think it's Max? Because they made a point about the digging. But I'm curious. But we'll have to see. Now, I'm curious how the friendship levels just by spending time. Okay. So, let's see how this works real quick. Okay, so we have 3 carrots, improved... Oh, do they give us inventory space, you think? Like their own inventory space? And then increased number of items given, I assume? And then they show a chest, so I'm assuming maybe some furniture or maybe an outfit for the... I don't know. I'm curious to see what's in that chest. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It looks like they can help with things, but I don't know if it's like set, if each critter has like a different ability they can do, or if it's something... just relevant. Let's see. We gotta keep watching. Now, okay. Have we been able to... they had mentioned that you were gonna be able to name critters. Did they actually implement that or no? Because as far as I know, they never did. Yeah, it just looks like they can help now. Okay. And then they talk about what they're naming them. Okay. Yep. Alright, yeah, they had mentioned that forever ago, so... Okay, so let's see. Maleficent already looks great. I think she's gonna... I can't wait to do her stuff. That'll be a lot of fun. She's gonna be so much fun. Okay, let's look at this. Her house, incredible. Only thing is, I feel like it kind of gives me Alice's house with the roof, but a little different. Okay, yeah, I for some reason I thought that I had been crazy and that you had been able to, but that I just never figured it out for some reason. Okay, but let's look at Aurora. She looks incredible. Look at her with the bird. Oh, that is so going in Dream Snaps. So going in Dream Snaps. But yes, do you think one of her friendship items will be her in her other color dresses? Or do you think we're just gonna get this? I don't know if they'll give us the blue dress, seeing as how we are confirmed now to get Cinderella, and they probably don't want to confuse us by giving us both, if I had to guess. But we'll see, we'll see. But let me go ahead. I have to look at her. Oh, so good. So good. Now, I'm confused about this. All the furniture here kind of threw me off. But it looks like it's going to be like an office? Yeah. The mysterious unwritten realms. So that'll be fun. Oh, for sure. Oh gosh. I was never good at those puzzles. Also, I do like the new snippet colors though. That'll be a lot of fun. You can actually kind of see the text on them a little better. Oh yeah, so excited. I wish they could have shown us some of her friendship rewards, but no. Alright, so if you guys want to get somebody didn't have Storybook Vale, it's on sale, so that'll be good. Okay. So, that's very interesting. Get in touch with your emotions. So, I did notice that on the table, we specifically have a pair of glasses. So that probably is a clue for sadness. Oh, I like the puzzles. I'm sad at how long some of them took me to figure out. I was never the best at them, but I like them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not that good at them. So it took me a minute. But so I'm guessing we're getting sadness. Now, I'm curious if we're gonna get, I assume we're gonna have to get joy. Joy is kind of the main one. So I assume that means joy plus, my gosh, joy plus sadness because of the glasses. But I think it's interesting they said summer of 2025. Isn't all of this update supposed to be happening in summer of 2025? So, unless it's later, I don't know how late they're planning on doing this. Now, this one we can tell what it means. Lumiere and Cogsworth finally, which is interesting. I know we've been hinted at that for a while, so that'll be fun. And then finally, we're getting Cinderella. That'll be awesome at Christmas. I hope we get a really cute Christmas skin for her. Like, could you imagine like a Cinderella Christmas outfit? Or like winter outfit? That'd be great. But let's see. Get in touch with your emotions. Return to a beloved realm. Yep, enchanting new duo. Okay. One more villager that we think will be a dream come true, and more surprises. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what other things they could add that are high What do you mean frozen future? What? I was talking about, like, the fact that when we get around to winter, we'll be getting the winter star path, and I'm gonna want, like, a Cinderella outfit for her. Okay. So after this, we're going to go look at the community blog posts they made and see if there's anything new on there, because sometimes they go into more detail on there than they do in the live stream. So we're going to go look at that here in a sec, and then we're going to do some voting. And then my thought was that we get on Dreamlight Valley for just a little bit and we go see how we did on our Dream Snap and go look at the premium shop, because I haven't looked at it. Let me see. No, I don't think so, but okay. Yeah, I don't see any frozen in... Oh, it's the wallpaper. Yeah. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Audrey. Okay, but let's go on ahead and go look over at the blog post. Okay. We're kicking off a new companion fueled by your votes. Starting today, you can visit to vote the direction of a new animal companion that will be granted free to all players. Okay. The Mysteries of Skull Rock. Okay. A familiar and forgotten friend can lend a hand. I noticed we have some new items in here too. We have a chandelier, a rug, and a table. I didn't notice that during the breakdown. So that's really cool. I don't know why we have frozen furniture here though. Or no, this isn't frozen. This is tangled. I don't know. My brain can't think. But interesting. Now, I'm curious, are they gonna stay evil and purple like this? Because I feel like that kind of defeats the point, right? But maybe. Okay, this, again, showing the sitting like that. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay. And then, are you after seafaring fashions? Okay, so that'll be a lot of fun. Again, I think Minnie looks cute, but come on, give some love to the other ones. Okay, let's see how this works. We're introducing friendship levels to your companions, including their own rewards. Hang out with your favorite companions to level them up as you would with villagers, and give names to those without predetermined ones. And then we're gonna get Max, and so they specifically say that he has the ability to dig up nearby holes. They specifically say that. So I'm guessing that means that the other ones won't be able to. Yeah, the table's new. I don't remember the table at all. The bed is not new. The bed, the pillar, the windows, and the light are not new. But I don't remember the rest. And I agree, Peter looks like he'll be fun to pose with. For sure. Okay, and then they talk about Storybook Vale again. Okay, I gotta save that image real quick. Boop, save. She looks so good. Excited. Let's look at her closer. definitely looks really good. I'm excited. But I'm kind of sad we get her before Cinderella. But I'm just glad it's confirmed now that we're getting Cinderella. But now I want that little foliage right here by the house. That'd be really cute. You'll be able to get in touch with some friendly emotions. And then, so basically they're saying later this summer you'll be able to get in touch with some friendly emotions. And then they make a point to say that in fall is when we're getting a new star path. So this one's gonna last a little longer, it looks like. And then they talk about Cinderella, which is finally, right? Okay. Alright, so that's everything there. Let's go on ahead and go check out how the voting is. And then we'll do everything else. Yeah, you're right. Probably August. We're going to help create a new community companion that will join you in the valley later this year. Vote on a new poll every day from June 4th to June 9th. Yeah, that'll be big for people. Choose the base animal you want as a community companion. Okay, so how do you... I personally would want it to be a Pegasus. Because if this is something that everyone's gonna get, then we could get a really cute Pegasus. Or a dragon. I feel like we did already get a dragon as a premium shop item, but we have not got a Pegasus. I feel like dragon's probably gonna be the winner, but I would personally love a Pegasus, so I think I'm gonna vote Pegasus. I don't know about you guys. But don't forget to go vote for this to get your opinion in, because I'm sure someone else might be like, no, I want the monkey, or... I don't know who would want the squirrel. I feel like we have quite a few squirrels. So I'm gonna do the Pegasus. Because I think that'll be really cute. We appreciate you taking the time. Okay. Let's see how the poll's doing. 1%, 1%, 2%, 2%. Okay, so yeah, Dragon is winning pretty good so far at 41%. But Pegasus is second best at 21%. Come on, let's get our Pegasus votes up, people. We gotta get the Pegasus votes up. We gotta get those Pegasuses. Or is it... I don't know if there's a plural for that or not. But yes, we gotta get the Pegasus. Okay. 7% of people agreed with the fox there. Let me boo. Hold on. Okay. So I think that's that for that. Now I'm gonna go on ahead and boot up Dreamlight Valley real quick, and then we're gonna go look at that, and see how we feel about, and see how we did on our snap, because I haven't got a chance to record my reaction to that very much. You're probably gonna hear my cat again and just sat here. I'm gonna go on ahead and feed her her morning food. She gets like a little thing of wet food in the morning, which is why she gets all like meowing. But she was leaving me alone. She gets impatient and decides she'll want it like at a certain time. So I'm like, no, come on. Okay, so I hear my game. Let me go on ahead. Boop boop. Let me... There we go. Okay. Ooh, have fun in the pool, Audrey. That's what I have been doing on Fridays lately, is I just go visit the pool. Ugh. I'm definitely excited for everything that's coming, but now I'm like, oh no, my moonstones. Oh my gosh, I've been so, like, excited for everything. I'm just kind of now like, I'm all tired all of a sudden. So I officially put in a day off request for July 9th, as it's a little too soon to put in the one for June 18th. But I can still put it in for July 9th, so I did. We'll see how that goes. I don't think there's any, like, real world holiday that hadn't already happened that I have to worry about. And it's not, I don't ask off for days off all the time. I just ask off every now and then if I know that I should be able to get it or whatever. We'll see. Yeah, now that we know a confirmed date, it's like, put in the request. I know, it's like, once I found out, I was like, uh-oh, gotta put in that time off. Gotta go. Okay, so let's see. I'll show you guys my snap again. We did this on a live stream. If my game wants to load here. There we go. So we did, yes we are. Otherwise I wouldn't be live streaming. Okay, so we only have 2 new items. Oh, we did get some free moonstones though, which I will take. Gotta grab the free moonstones. Let's see what my recommended. Okay. I managed to complete the star path, so I'm okay. But, interesting. I do have to buy the well skin. That's just too cute not to, I think. Too different, at least. Now, I don't know about this. Again, it's all one piece. What's with them doing one piece outfits lately? But okay, let's look at my snap. So I did this on a live stream. I made it look like, hey Dave. It made it look like I was like a female Hades. So let's see how we did on our snap. Hopefully we got the 4K. Oof, 2,500. Okay. Broke the streak. Broke the streak. I thought we did pretty good, but that hurts right before the new update. And then the reminder about the star path. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy the outfit. I mean, it's all one piece, so I don't know if I'll ever wear it. But let's look at the new star path. I mean, the new dream snap. Master of Disguise. Create it. Wait, didn't. No, okay. Create an outfit that helps you camouflage seamlessly into the valley's landscape. Whether it's lush forests or snowy peaks, make your look perfect for a game of hide and seek. Interesting. I think we could do something fun. I'm definitely feeling the plant vibes. Hey, Kate. Hey, Dave. I feel like we could definitely do a fun snap with this. For sure. This could definitely be something interesting. But let's see. So, let's hope we do better on our limitless landscapes. We need the moonstones. Okay, that one looks good. Alright. No. 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 Okay, this one they at least tried. Again. Whoa. Reset value? What's that? Congrats! Glad you managed to get 1,500. Just saw we unfortunately did not get 4K, which broke our streak. I got 2,500. Okay. Oh, that one looks really good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're done voting. I actually am trying to decide if I want the well skin. Because I still haven't bought these. And I want this well skin. I think I'm gonna buy this one. And this one. And then I'm gonna ignore everything else for now. I don't really know if I care about this, so I'm not going to get it. Let's go check out all of our Scrooges real quick. And then I think we'll wrap up for a little bit. The plan is that we either stream... I know we want to do our Dream Snap, but I'm really tempted to actually stream Hello Kitty tomorrow and try and stream Dreamlight Valley on Friday, because I definitely want to be able to do that. Let's see. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. So I managed to get the popcorn bucket for this. So let's just go ahead and make them both, I think. Let's just make them. Now my plan is with our, let's see. But the Doug one is super cute. So let's see, nothing downstairs. Let's check upstairs. Nothing yet. I did manage to finally get that like tree house item or whatever. Let me see. I forget what it's called, but it looked really cool and I finally managed to get it. Zoop. This one. I finally managed to be able to get the pergola. I managed to be able to finally get that. And I managed to be able to get this. So, I know I still need several new items that I've seen people get that I did not manage to get. So, I'm currently just checking every day when I can to try to get it. So, we'll see how that works out. But let's go ahead and go check our other Scrooges real quick. Yeah. All right. I'm definitely going to be excited about the new update. Now, I hope I'm able... Sorry. With the new update for Skull Rock, I hope I'm able to wake up early enough to be able to try to do a little bit before work. We'll have to see how that's going. If not, I'll have to do it on Thursday. But we'll see how that goes. And then, with this week, the plan is to try to get some Hello Kitty in, because they dropped all those new quest lines that I want to do, so we'll do those for sure. And then I also want to try to get our Dream Snap in. This is an interesting challenge for sure. I don't know what it's going to entail. We'll have to see. But prepare your moonstones, everybody. We're gonna go broke. officially, I'm gonna end up having to spend money on moonstones that I don't fully have, but we'll see how that goes. Don't forget to claim your free moonstones, though, everybody. Come on, game. Load, load. Load everything. Come on. Okay. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna have to work on trying to get all of our critters levels up once that comes out. I'm curious what... They acted like all you have to do is interact with them and hang out with them. So we'll definitely have a reason to be hanging out with pets more. We have two different tree branches. And nothing else of interest. Understood. I know I'm still missing that there's like this tree item that I've seen people have that I'm still missing. So I'm currently waiting on that. Okay, so nothing else too interesting. Let me look at those popcorn buckets. I haven't actually got to look at them yet. Oh, also, let's claim our reward. Not that we'll get anything. Hand items. Accessories, I mean. So we got Doug. All very cute. And then we have minecart. Okay. I feel like we gotta look at the minecart one more. I feel like the Doug one's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm a little confused about the minecart one. I don't know, it looks so, like, I guess it's meant to be popcorn, like colored popcorn? Kinda odd, but okay. Guys, I think I've played a little too much Nikki. I just tried to press, like, the photo mode button by pressing the P key. But we'll go ahead and look at this one, too. Oh, yeah, Doug's adorable. So now we'll have people doing dream snaps with Doug, the popcorn bucket, and then we'll be having him use, my gosh, can't think. Then they'll be doing dream snaps with Max, and that'll be so cute. I'm definitely excited for Max. He looks adorable. But I think I'm gonna go on ahead and end it here. I just wanted to go on ahead and get my reaction out there to the Star Path and everything, to the new showcase and the Star Path and everything, because I was awake and I had not seen a single thing about it on the internet. So that was really fun, and I'm glad I got to have that, like, blind reaction from everything for you guys, because I did not know about any of that. Besides, I mean, we knew about Peter Pan, but seeing everything for sure was a lot of fun. and I'm definitely excited. So thank you guys so much for watching with me this morning. This has been a lot of fun. I'm definitely excited to see all the new stuff. And like I said, my plan is tomorrow that we'll get in either a Hello Kitty stream or a Dreamlight Valley stream. Maybe both. We'll see how it goes. Yes, we will definitely catch up on Discord. This has been so much fun. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!